Welcome back to Madame Yasmin, where we glow more every day. Today we're doing some hair treatments using cloves and other herbs. Cloves, an ancient secret to hair growth and having healthy, very beautiful hair. I recently started using cloves in my hair routine and I'm very, very happy. I'm noticing a lot of difference. My hair looks really good. And I'm also going to be using rosemary, which is also known to improve your hair, to stop breakage, and to improve the way your hair looks overall. What I'm making now is a water-based hairspray to moisturize and style my hair using cloves and rosemary. I'm using both dried and fresh rosemary, and I'm going to be using about 2 cups of water with the herbs. We're boiling on medium heat and we're going to leave this to boil for at least 20 minutes. As the mixture boils, you'll notice the water starting to turn brown. This is what we want. You want to extract the goodness of the herbs and keep boiling until you notice that the water has changed color. Usually you would get a deep brown and even a sort of reddish hint to the color. And at this point, you can decide to turn off your heat and let the mixture cool down before you strain the mixture. Today we're making a full hair routine. We're making this water, rosemary clove water, and then we're also going to be making a hair oil for a full hair treatment. This is a good routine to use when refreshing your hairstyle. So I have my oil bottle here. I had a hair oil in here in a previous video. You can check my videos to see the hair oil I created previously. Today we're going to create something similar. We're going to start with some baobab oil. Baobab oil is excellent for your hair and so is olive oil. So we're going to be adding some olive oil to our baobab oil as well as a few other oils to mix and make our powerful herbal hair oil. I'm adding the olive oil now to the baobab oil. We're also going to be adding some laurel seed oil. I recently discovered this oil when my sister-in-law gifted it to me, and I'm going to be trying it in a hair oil treatment. I heard it's very, very good for hair. I Googled it, and you can Google it as well to see all the great benefits that you can get from this laurel seed oil. I heard it's very good for hair, good for stopping hair breakage, and for hair growth as well. It has a beautiful deep green color and I'm adding a tablespoonful of the laurel seed oil. I'm going to stir that in very, very well and then I'm going to move on to add my next oil. Black cumin oil or black cumin seed oil. This apparently is also amazing for your hair and for hair growth. So I'm adding a tablespoon of that to the mix. Black seed oil is very popular for actually various things, various health benefits associated with black seed oil. So I'm adding some of that in there. And of course, some rosemary essential oil, which I love to add to all my hair routines. I'm adding also some peppermint oil. So I added about 20 drops of the rosemary and I'm also adding about 20 drops of peppermint, mixing that in very, very well before I pour into my bottle. So I'm trying to pour this with one hand. Forgive me, I'm making a little bit of a mess here, but I kind of pulled it off. There's my oil. Now it's ready to be applied. You can shake it up a little bit if you feel like you want to mix it some more. And now I'm going to get the herbal water, which by now is cooled down. I'm going to strain it and get ready to pour it into a spray bottle. Straining it now, getting all the water out, and then adding a little bit of rosemary essential oil. Well, not a little. I'm adding about 20 to 30 drops of rosemary essential oil. I love rosemary essential oil in all my hair treatments. It's very, very good for keeping your hair strong and of course restoring broken or damaged hair. So I've added about 20 drops of the rosemary essential oil, mixing it in very well before I start to pour it into my spray bottle. So there goes the herbal water into the spray bottle and ready to be applied. It's time to get styling. Here I am with my messy hair. I've been busy, haven't done much with my hair. It's dry in the old protective hairstyle, so I have to moisturize it before I even attempt to unravel it. Otherwise, I end up tearing my hair. So I'm just spraying in the herbal water, making sure that my hair is well moisturized before I start to unravel my protective hairstyle. So how did I discover cloves for my hair? It was on YouTube. I was watching YouTube hair videos, and so many YouTube content creators have been testing cloves on their hair. So I've been seeing all these different beauty channels with stories about cloves and how amazing cloves are for your hair and how they make your hair grow and all of that. So some people use the clove powder, some people use whole cloves like what I used today in my video. And if you watch some of my previous videos, you will see that I've used clove powder as an alternative to the whole cloves, which also works very well. It's just that the only thing about using clove powder is that you have to really sieve it very well to make sure that you don't have particles in your product. It also ends up really strong in your hair. Like if you use it in a hair mask or something, the clove powder is difficult to wash out of your hair. So I tend to prefer the whole cloves so that I can easily strain and get, the oil or the water that I want without all the particles in it. So that's why I use the whole cloves. Although using the powder was also very interesting because it was really strong and I felt like it really, really did something to my hair. I don't know if it's my imagination or whatever. Anyway, so here I am applying the hair oil. I'm making sure that first I apply the oil to my scalp so that the oil is going directly to my scalp. So that's what I'm doing first, massaging the oil into my scalp, and then after that I'm going to start adding more of the oil to the strands of my hair. So I'm putting it in areas where I've had hair breakage directly on the scalp, massaging it in. My hair is already sort of partitioned into sections from my protective hairstyle. If your hair is not already cut up into sections, you can do that so that it's easier for you to handle, especially if you have thick, long hair. So yes, you just make sure that you have sections and then work on your hair section by section. So I'm simply just refreshing the style that I had on before. And so I'm just putting in the oil now, making sure that all my strands are well covered with the oil before I start to twist it again. So in previous videos, I've talked about my hair loss, my hair breakage, and how much hair I've been shedding recently. And so that's what led me to start researching, on YouTube and all of that to find out some of the things that people are doing that works for them that I might want to try. So that's how come, of course, I discovered this whole clove routine. I knew about rosemary. I just wasn't very serious about it. I just never really did it. And so I decided that I would try a combination of the cloves and the rosemary. Rosemary and cloves definitely has made a difference in my hair routine. I have noticed a considerable amount of improvement, the way my hair looks, and also my hair is growing again around the edges. I was losing hair around the edges and all that is coming back. So I'm really actually impressed with the results, and I plan to continue this hair routine. So yes, rosemary and cloves, I would definitely recommend for anyone to try this routine if you're experiencing hair loss, if you're experiencing some breakage. And I'll show you at the end of the video how much hair I've shed. I used to shed a lot more hair when I'm combing or styling my hair, but I think today's results have showed me that I'm shedding a lot less hair than I was just about a month or two ago. I've also decided to get more serious with my multivitamins and my vitamin routine in general. I recently discovered some good vitamins for hair growth and to maintain, hair growth. Of course, as we're getting older, it's more difficult for our bodies to absorb the vitamins and the nutrients we take through our food. And of course, you don't get everything in your diet every day. So I think it's very important that as a woman or as women, we should be taking multivitamins, especially around your middle ages. You need to be very conscious about certain things, especially your nutrients, your vitamin intake. So for hair, I think it's also important that you have all the vitamins necessary. So I'm going to be doing a video about some of the vitamins that are important for hair growth and maintaining good healthy hair. I think I'm going to be definitely doing that video very soon, so watch out for that. And if you haven't subscribed, of course you know what to do. Click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I make a new video. So if you'd like to try these recipes for yourself, I'll leave a link to my website in the description box below. You can visit my blog to see recipes and ideas for hair treatments. Today's recipe will be posted there, so you can go ahead and try it on your own hair and see how that works out for you. So I'm almost done with my hair. I'm just doing the last section now, making sure it's all properly unraveled. It looks a little bit dry, so I'm going in with some more of the herbal water, my clove and rosemary water. You can see how much of it I've used already, so this will probably go for another 2 or 3 styling sessions, but in between you can use it to refresh your hair. If you feel your hair is dry, just spray it over your hair and it will instantly moisturize your hair. So I'm adding some more of the hair oil, just making sure it's well moisturized, and then doing my final twist. My hair feels really nice and moisturized, and I can feel the peppermint on my scalp. There's this tingling on my scalp from the peppermint, which is very nice. So I'm all done, but I'm looking and thinking, okay, I need to redo that one. I didn't twist it very well, so I'm going again and making sure it's looking, neat. Putting your hair in a protective hairstyle is a good way to prevent further breakage if you're experiencing breakage already. Also, it's just a good way to keep your hair healthy and to stop it from breaking. It's not a good idea to comb your hair when it's dry, especially if you have curly, thick hair. You always need to moisturize your hair before you start to comb it or try to detangle it. Is our hair all refreshed, nice and shiny? Not bad, not bad. And I didn't shed as much as last time, so I'm going to show you how much hair I shed this time. So that's how much I shed, not bad at all. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.